Welcome back to this Dial C special, the big interview. With me is Cheteshwar Pujara. Right, talking about your domestic start, I mean, from the under-19s that you played, that of course that was in 2006, where you went for the under-19 and you really did well for yourself. To your domestic start as well for Saurashtra, take us through that phase of yours. That probably kick-started what today has become a glorious journey in the domestic fold for you.
Yeah, definitely. It started from under-19 World Cup when we toured Sri Lanka and unfortunately we lost in the finals against Pakistan.
Right.
But yeah, I did well and I was man of the series for that.
49 runs at an average of 116, yeah. Cheteshwar Pujara, but he mentioned towards the end that had I won the cup, then probably it would have been the icing on the cake, but I'm really disappointed I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and that's the most unfortunate part of my cricketing career because it was my first World Cup for the country. And
you lost to arch rivals Pakistan, that's why?
Not really, but it was my first World Cup, and when you are playing, when your dream is to play for the country and you got a chance to play at the junior level, you want to do well for the country, and when you lose in the finals, I mean it's disappointing.
211 in the under-19 against England, that was probably one of the most important moments in your life that turned things around?
Yeah, definitely, because it was my first match for country in junior format. And before that, I wasn't sure that whether I can make it to the big level or not, because that was my first match and I scored a double century, and that gave me the confidence that I can make it to the big level and I can be a successful batsman even at the higher level.
Right. In the under-19s, then you came into the BCCI radar. You were sent for a scholarship and all of that. How much of help has the BCCI that way been for a young cricketer? And what did that scholarship mean going and training in Brisbane, right?
Yeah, that was in Brisbane. It means a lot. I think when you travel abroad, you learn many things. You get to know about other cultures. You may meet different cricketers, different thinking. And I think Australians, they have got very good coaches over there. They have got different technologies. So it was helpful. And I've been to National Cricket Academy, even BCCI has got National Cricket Academy, and now the facilities are really good. So I think at the moment, NCA is the best.
That's where
academy.
You're working on your knee as well, and you're strengthening your body, and you go for your training, and that's very nice. Right, but as you mentioned, it all started from there, and then in the domestic fold as well. 2005, 2006 was pretty rewarding as well. You even toured England and did pretty well over there as well.
Yeah, I think domestic cricket started in 2005-06 and my debut was against Vidarbha. And that season I played 4 to 5 games for Saurashtra, and that gave me a bit of confidence that I can do well at the domestic circuit and make it to the big level.
Right, over a period of time, if you take a look at the manner in which your career spanned, the best part about it is you've only been climbing. If 2005 and 2006 is when you started your cricketing career, then by 2007, 2008, you were the highest run scorer in the Ranji Trophy as well, right? 800 odd runs. Just take us through that year firstly, and what were the reactions in the cricketing fraternity after Cheteshwar Pujara became the highest run scorer in the 2007-2008? Was that the moment of truth for you where you realized that, okay, now probably I should be thinking of the big league?
Yeah, definitely. And as I said earlier, my dream is to play for the country. And at that time, I was thinking that if I score well in the domestic season, then I'll get recognized and I'll get a chance to play for the country. So that was my motivation for that particular year. And I think that's the reason I was able to score those many runs.
Yeah, I have those numbers with me over here. 2007-2008, you were the highest run getter with 807 runs. You had a best of 151 not out. You averaged 73.36. I'm sure you'll be smiling at all of this that I say. 300s, 350s, but you'll be telling yourself, oh, I'm so used to it at this point in time. How have you managed to score so consistently in the domestic level, Cheteshwar? Because is it a concentration, your focus? Cricketers like to spend long hours in the nets, but here it seems that Cheteshwar Pujara likes to spend long hours in the middle.
Yeah, and if you spend more time on the cricketing field, you have to spend less time on the nets.
Is it? So how many hours do you spend in the nets now after scoring 3 triple centuries in the domestic?
I think after that you don't need to bat in the nets. You just bat in the matches.
Right, but take us to that triple century time as well. It just happened in a very short span. 2 in under 22, 1 against Orissa. What was that? That was a phase probably no cricketer probably goes through. You've had a purple patch.
Yeah, I think it was a dream. I mean, I was living in a dream. That is what I was feeling at that time. But being honest, it was hard work. It requires a determination and focus. And I think at that time I was batting well, and being honest, normally as a batsman I don't like to get out. So whenever I get a chance to score big runs, I like to continue. I mean, if I score 100, I like to score double 100 and even more.
The insatiable hunger, you want to go on and on, you want to convert into a bigger innings.
Yeah.
Right. What has it done to you as a person, as a player, in terms of confidence? So now when you walk out, you feel much more better after scoring those 3 triple centuries?
Definitely. I mean, if you score big runs, you get confidence out of it, and you know that you have a talent to play at the higher level, and even if you, I mean, do well here, you can deliver it at the higher level.
Right. If 2007, 2008, you were the highest run getter, 2008, 2009 and 2009 and 2010, you still amassed quite a few runs. 906 runs, what I see again over here in, of course, 2008 and 2009, and 2009 and 2010, again you hammered 554 runs in the little amount of matches that you played. Consistency is the name of the game. Pujara, the best part about you is you've made use of every opportunity. You've got to tell me what's really evolved in you as a person from 2006 to 2009, that phase, because you've amassed a lot of runs. Were you growing as a person? What was it that you were telling yourself?
I think I was matured player in 2008, 2009 because I played enough domestic cricket, and I've also played for my zone. Then I did a couple of India A games. So by that time I was more matured, and I think the determination was on the higher level because I still didn't play for the country at that time, and my goal was to play for the country.
You were scoring so much, you felt like my chance should come now. I guess my chance should be coming now. I mean, the wait has been long, keeping in mind the manner in which you scored. You always felt that probably now the time has come?
Definitely. Every year when I was a top scorer, I was thinking that I might get a chance this year, I might get a chance this year. But later on, then I felt that it's better to focus on what I have to do next. Whatever matches I am going to play after that, my focus should be on what I can do, not rather than focusing on other things.
What's your strength, Cheteshwar? What's your strength as a batsman in the middle?
Definitely, I think you can say that you can't get me out easily.
That's confidence. That's confidence. Yeah.
There is a prize for the wicket.
You put a prize on your wicket. How much you put? How many dollars? $1 million?
Can't rate that.
Okay, but at the end of the day, if you're on the middle, is it your focus, your concentration, just that your adamance or being stubborn that no, I'm not going to give my wicket? What's it that you try to send out? What's the message you try to send out, and what's it you keep telling yourself in the middle?
Normally, I don't think when I'm batting because it's all the preparation which is on the higher side. I mean, I prepare very well. So whenever I'm in the middle or whenever I'm playing a big match, I don't think much about it. It just happens naturally.
Right. If I have to ask you to look back at your domestic phase from 2005 to 2009, 10, 11, pick out 3 best moments in your career, not from the India cap, but just from your domestic career.
First thing was under 19 World Cup, as I said. If you just pick from the Ranji Trophy, then we won the ODI championship. And another thing was one innings which I remember was against Delhi, where I scored 148 not out, saving the match for Saurashtra. That was one of the most memorable innings for my career.
Right, on that note, we head into a very short break, but when we come back, lots more on Cheteshwar Pujara, the domestic performer, the run machine. But when we come back, stay tuned, don't go anywhere.